What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. It is recap time for the Six Nations. Better late than never, as they say. But I forgot I had a fishing trip on Sunday, which means I couldn't live stream the game. But we are here and we're recapping. So let's recap all the games that took place this weekend. Obviously, what a weekend to start the Six Nations. We saw some surprising results, and we saw some results that we maybe thought would have gone the right way. Let's start off with one of those. Wales versus Italy. Well, I thought Wales would win, and I thought they'd win comfortably, but I didn't think they would give Italy the hiding that they gave. The score was 42-0. I honestly thought that we might see Italy get some points or show some heart, but it wasn't the case in this game. 5 tries scored, kicking percentage of 88% for Wales, and dominated the game. Possession goes to Italy, but obviously that means nothing, as well as territory goes to Wales. So a very dominant performance, which is always unfortunate in a game like this, because it's just a one-way ticket. And as for Italy, they're going to be stressing for their tournament, because they would have liked to have gotten a point on the board. But as I was hoping we'd see something special, we'd see something unique out of these two teams, out of Italy, we just didn't. We just saw Wales dominate like they've done before, and like they look to continue to do as they go forward. So credit to Wales. 9 penalties conceded, 10 for Italy, which isn't good enough. They need to work on the discipline. As far as defending, Wales have an 80% average, which is pretty strong. Italy, on the other hand, 85, but I mean, they got walked over. Wales do need to work on their scrums. 5 out of 8, 62%. That's not too great. So if they can just work on that side of things. Other than that, I mean, you can't be critical. What a fantastic performance from the Welsh. 563 meters run opposed to Italy's 396. A totally dominant performance from Wales. So well done, Wales. Good start for you guys in what was a hell of a dominating game. Next up, we had the game that I streamed, Ireland versus Scotland. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I thought it was intense. I thought it was tight. At times there were moments where that frustrated me, because I thought Scotland could have had more opportunities. I mean, Stuart Hogg, your leader and captain, unfortunately missing the opportunity to score a try, like a school error, putting the ball down and dropped it. I know a lot of people are quite upset with the man for that, but you know what? These things happen. It's time to move on. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity that could have given them that extra boost to maybe win the game. For Ireland, Johnny Sexton scored all the points of 19-12, which won them the game. An all-important victory for Ireland. Obviously, they need to get some good victories, but I think for Ireland, they will want to work on how they approach the game. Obviously, the injuries were an issue in the game, but as well as the discipline, I think, cost him quite a bit. And I think those were the situations for both teams, especially Scotland. If we look at discipline, Scotland gave away 14 penalties, which is not good enough. So Gregor Townsend and Stuart Hogg need to talk to the boys and work on the leadership and how they approach the game, because if they continue doing this, they also could get thumped. And it just shows a few missed opportunities for Ireland to not have capitalised as much as maybe they should have. Ireland giving away 9 penalties conceded. So again, if Scotland maybe capitalised a bit more and took on the opportunities that were given to them, we might have seen a different result. But that wasn't the case, and therefore Ireland taking up the victory. And I think that's the thing that maybe cost them. Scotland was the experience of the Irish squad and who they got. Obviously, Scotland was missing Finn Russell, which is a big loss. I hear he's out for this week's game as well, which is massive for Scotland, because we all know the talent and the strength that Finn Russell brings to Scotland. And I think he could have maybe brought a bit more fire and vuma into the Scottish squad. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in this upcoming weekend's games, and it's not going to be easy. But as for Ireland, defending-wise, 86%. I think they'd want to work on that to get it more in the 90s. Just like Scotland, 90% for defence, which is solid. Lineouts only lost the 100% scrums for both teams, and Scotland losing 2 lineouts. So solid performance from both teams, but again, I think missed opportunities cost the Scots. But credit to Ireland, I thought they did definitely have their moments and deserved to win. But had Stuart Hogg not dropped that ball on the try line, would we have maybe seen a different result? But great game nonetheless. I thoroughly enjoyed that stream. Last but not least, Sunday's game. The game, unfortunately, I couldn't stream, but I did catch up on it. And what a game to have missed. France beating England. Eddie Jones in the media warned France to be dominated. They need to worry about a dominating English squad. And holy shit, did they get caught out. Obviously, France getting the early lead. And I think for France's frustration, maybe they're going to be disappointed that they allowed England back in the game. And if we look at the possession in the territory, it just shows how much they came back. 61% of the possession to England, as well as 70% of the territory, which France will want to work on. But line-out, scrums, 100%. They lost 3 line-outs with they need to work on. England, 10 out of 10 scrums, losing the 1 line-out there. France giving away 17 penalties conceded, and England only 5. And no cards in the game, thank goodness, otherwise that always causes a few headaches. Runs at hand, 326 metres run versus 222 to England. So interesting stuff there. If we look at first half, both halves actually, first and second, very interesting. You see England dominate possession and dominate territory. So England had the opportunities more, but France seemed to have capitalised on the opportunities when they're given to them. Clean breaks, 8 versus 6 to France, 28 defenders beaten to 21 to France again, 7 offloads versus 8 to England. Rucks won 72 out of 74, 97% strong there, 109. Rucks won for over 113 to 96. This is strong for both teams. Mauls 100% for both. Turnovers conceded 14 to France, 15 to England. So this for me just shows the strength of what we could expect from France. Mates and I were talking the night before saying France is going to be a team to watch. Maybe not this year, but definitely in the years coming as they build young squad, new coach, new leadership. And holy macaroni, the fact that they've gelled together and done something like this. Yes, you can talk about England were coming back and all that stuff, but you've got to give credit to France where credit's deserved. The fact that they beat the second best team in the world and showed them how to do it, I thought was absolutely impressive. And I can only give them credit because, you know, we're very quick to write off France. And a lot of you actually say in the comments, you can't write off France. You've got to give them credit. And that's proven why you've got to give them credit. Great team. So that's a recap of the game. If we look at the log, Wales on top, France second, Ireland third, Scotland or England fourth. This bloody log is mixed up on ESPN. But, Wales first, France second, Ireland third, England fourth, Scotland fifth, and Italy last. So a lot to work on for certain teams, but also a lot to improve on as well for all the teams. But I think Wales will be smiling, got a good points difference ahead of all the other teams, getting that all-important 5-pointer, which is strong. So they are definitely the team to watch. But I'll say this now as we end the recap, watch out for France. I think they're going to be a threat. So good luck to the teams coming up, and it's going to be an awesome game. That's going to do it for today's recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the predictions of all 3 fixtures for this upcoming weekend's games. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.